Welcome back to another episode of Roll Initiative's Midwest Adventures. On the last episode, our adventurers are preparing themselves to go on an adventure, leaving Edgecliff. In the meantime, in the off recording, they went and bought some items. Our monk friend, Zolver, got a tattoo, Eldridge tattoo. Our good friend Drago bought a quarterstaff. Our good friend Jables bought a boomstick, or the shotgun, as D&D Beyond would call it. Our friend Facade got some acid, some poison, and a healing potion. And our friend Grimholt got 2 healing potions and a healing kit. And we're going to pick up with them at the town square, where it's bustling as ever. What do you guys want to do?
I guess we called it right with the whole city being really busy. I mean, looks like everybody's doing good. I assume you guys are ready, right?
Well, yeah, I'm ready to get this show on the road.
It's kind of cool. You might want to put some lotion on that tattoo there. Speaking from experience.
Yeah, don't let it dry out.
Yeah. But I'll go. We can travel together, but I gotta meet my contact to get us in that little this place, so then we can kind of head out of here. You know what I'm saying? Kind of looking around when I say that. So let's go. I'll lead the way, but then so when we get to the place, I would ask everybody to kind of stop and wait outside for me.
Okay. As you guys navigate your way through the city, you guys are on your way to Diego's place, and you can see it. It's in your sight.
Okay, so it's like I said, you guys can just kind of wait here. I go talk to, again, one of my boys,
Okay.
we'll say, and be back.
All right. So Vasad now kind of heads off, and at this point, you hear Grimholt, have you... First of all, I'd like for you to turn around and face your father.
Am I standing there?
Yes, you, Jables, and Zolver are all there. I've been looking all for you.
I am immediately gonna take a step in between our friend and my father to make.
I'm gonna reach my arm inside my jacket.
I knew it.
Boom! Boomstick, baby.
You just put your hand on your hip, signaling that you do, in fact, have a gun.
I go.
He's looking like Clint Eastwood over here.
I'm looking like Paul Blart.
That's what
I'm getting the feelings of like Joaquin Phoenix holding the gun from the movie The Joker.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm not gonna pull it out. I'm just kind of holding it.
What can I do for you?
Well, son, I've been looking all over for you. Your mother's worried about you. This isn't like the Skellbrand family to be apart, and I've said some words to you that I don't really mean. You can see that he was kind of like hard for him to say.
Well, that's all fine and dandy, Father, but we have an issue.
Well, no issue that we can't resolve, right? Between you and us.
Well,
we're family.
At this point, you don't have to talk to me about that issue.
Oh, well then. Care to have this back then? Nico holds out the ring.
I think my friend needs to speak to you.
And who's that?
Are you standing in between us?
Yeah.
Charlie.
Are you still just standing like in our way?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm trying to avoid physical conflict here.
I'm just
So at this point, he does see you. He goes, he kind of like rubbles up. He's like,
I'm just looking right at him.
And he's just staring right back at him, but like just not losing eye contact.
I feel like you need to discuss something with him, Father.
I have nothing to discuss with this. There's no need. Obviously,
I was once raised by a man who told me that a man isn't measured by his actions.
That's funny, son, because I'm a dragon, not a man. So you must have had someone else raise you in your life.
Well, that's very true. You're not wrong.
I'm not. I'm never wrong.
Well, that is rather funny.
Let me ask you
A
this.
child pulls the underhanded tactics that you pulled.
I would whip him since
Not a noble.
How many feet away is he? From
like 5 feet. But he's occupying the square in front of him, like between you. Son, I just want you to know something.
No,
Who
Father.
raised you?
No. You don't get to speak. Here you are nothing more than a person.
A noble person.
No. Your nobility holds no power here.
Is that a threat?
I think you should listen to your son.
I think you should stay out of this.
Father, we both know you don't want to go there. All those people you had train me were better than you, and you know it. That's why you sat in your ivory tower.
You make a good point.
Now, as to your actions, the actions of a child trying to ruin another man's life because of...
Who said I was trying to ruin another man's life? He ruined himself.
Oh, did he now?
Yes, his stench.
He put in an anonymous tip saying that he blew up.
Who did what?
We were informed that you tried to frame that man.
Well, how did this come about? Because it's supposed to... There's anonymous tips, are there not?
Insight?
You can roll an insight check.
14.
14? Yeah, you can tell he's trying to cover his tracks. Like, it's supposed to be anonymous. It's like it could have been anyone. It's anonymous for a reason.
Do I know him well enough that I need to roll for that? Or
No.
Okay.
That's heritage. A little more like, yeah, lineage.
Father, there be no need for you to try and cover your tracks now. As shameful as it is, at least be an adult about it.
Son, I'm just gonna say this. There'll be no harm your way. But
Father?
I will not, and I will not guarantee this person that you ride with, that you're choosing him over your own family.
I will tell you one thing, and you listen to me. If you try and interfere with my friends and try to harm them, then you will end up like so many other nobles that you have heard about.
So I take that as a threat. Well,
In Draconic, I'm going to say that's a promise.
and in Draconic, he's gonna say back to you, if my boy wasn't here, he'd be dead.
I'm going to say, speak English, mister.
I'm gonna chuckle when he says that.
Okay. And it wouldn't be by my hands. I stay out of these things, but I know a lot of people.
In normal tongue, in common, I think it's called. Of course it wouldn't be by your hands.
Leave it to the high and mighty to let someone else fight his battles for him.
Father,
Son, I hope you learned.
oh, I have learned plenty.
There's a lot of rocky road ahead of you.
You paid to make sure that I learned plenty. And I take heed by my warning.
And I have paid a lot more for contingencies.
That'd be fine, Father. That tower you sit in does not protect you.
Very well. guess when that date comes. Very well, group. Our son is... When he brushes his hands.
I spit at his feet.
And like he snarls at that. He takes the ring. And this time he like just crumbles it. And just basically turns into like metal flakes.
Oh, fancy.
I'll reach down and start picking up the metal flakes. Because I'm assuming it's probably made out of gold.
Choosing the poor over the wealthy.
Choosing someone that has a gun over
Someone
the
that paid for your way. What do they call that? Spoiled. Interesting. Well, it's about time you make your own way and your own living. No more money for me.
Oh, I don't need your money.
Good.
Now,
But if I
go
tell you-
Taylor back with your crew and your people.
That's
you are
fine.
done here. I have no more use for words from you.
That's
Be
fine.
gone, as you would tell the servants, because you are no better than them.
He's kind of does this thing like backs away. Drago, is it? That's your name? I've got constituents all over this city. Some that are researchers. And he kind of winks at you, if you know what I mean. And he turns around and walks
I
away.
want to throw my hand axe at him when he turns around.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
In the middle of public, bro. That's crazy.
Are we all standing there?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not.
Shoot him.
Where are you at?
Shoot him. Left. Just shoot
I
him.
literally leave, and something freaking intense happens every time.
I mean, you're not there. You're just walking up.
Now you know how it feels. Every time I'm not here, we have combat.
No, I'm saying,
excited
like,
about
you guys
this.
always do something dumb when I leave.
Roll a perception check. You're almost to the door.
Oh,
Pretty
he
sure
got
I'm
it.
gonna get it.
He got it.
And
You-
it's what is it 28?
You have a very weird feeling that because there's some loudness, and you can hear Drago's voice, you can
18
hear
to hit?
Grimhold's voice that hits, and you turn around and you notice that the group and because were you there when you met the father?
No.
You just see another dragonborn just like standing a little bit taller than the rest of the group.
I feel like I would have known who he is. I've just never met him because of the family.
Right.
Because his family,
Yeah.
I know who they are.
Okay.
So
you notice as soon as he turns around, you notice Drago grab his hand axe and just lunge it
So I
at
see
him.
that happening.
So you see it
and
happening.
I'm just like,
Hits for 6.
Hits for 6. Okay, as the hand axe goes into his back, it's almost like that anime like white light. His eyes widen up, and he drops to the ground, and he drops to the ground and starts coughing up blood. And
What?
and you can see the blood starting to pool out beneath him. Now, at this point,
how far away am I?
about a good 60 feet.
Okay, so I can't really see like the
Oh,
really intense
is he
blood.
bleeding out right now?
Now all these guards start running. What is the meaning of this?
Is he dying?
Yes,
I am going to stop him.
because there's like a hand axe inside of his.
I'm going to stop him from dying.
Okay,
I'm going to use
the kid.
the kit that I have.
He just bought. He just hits him when he's down.
Finish him off.
At this point, you see guards come up. Who did this?
I'm going to try and persuade them.
Okay, you had to persuade 4 of them.
He slipped and
Persuade, so
fell.
I'm going to roll this 4 times.
I got
Yep.
so excited. I thought we were going to fight somebody. I thought he was like, I thought he was a powerful wizard or something.
I just wanted to make a point.
He's just a frail old man.
This one.
If you were to roll in that 20, you would have skull sticked him. Like
He
Gildan.
would literally been dead. Yeah. I'm just gonna. By the way, I'm
there
just
are
gonna
guards
knock him
here
at the
now.
door.
Like
After I see him
like
hit
Homer
the
Simpson.
guy, I'm just gonna like get me out of here.
The lowest one is 14.
okay. Okay, you persuaded one of them.
Yes.
You technically retreated 2 of them because I met one, but then I rolled a nat 20 on one.
Okay, so that beats all of them.
Yeah, that beats all of them, and then I rolled an 18. So
Okay, but
I beat 18. I beat the one that wasn't an at 20 on either of the other 2.
okay.
because he rolled pretty high on everything else.
What's your highest roll?
My highest one would be a 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with a natural 20,
It still beats it because a natural 20 doesn't like it that counts out the 25 in a sense. If you're trying to contest those two,
yeah.
but almost everything else because
Yeah. You definitely beat most of them, but one of the guards is.
he knows.
Yeah, he knows.
Did he see it?
Well, we don't know. What's going on here? Well, it looks like somebody got stabbed in the back here by an axe.
Oi, lads!
Well, hey, genius.
I
Shut up, you're gonna do laps around you.
I pushed them out of the way to go heal to keep my father from dying.
Get my axe while you're up there.
Did you actually say that?
One of them
Okay.
looks at the group, not you. It says, "Who did this? Come on,
Anybody behind us?
speak up."
There's the axe came. We were discussing with my father, and as he left, somebody from behind. He is a scalebrand. We have many enemies.
You look at it. It is true. It looks like it had a pretty hard impact, so it must have traveled a great distance. And then the guy goes, or it could have came from one of these groups that's right next to him. So who did it?
Why would we try to kill him? That's our friend's dad. That would be sick. That's sadistic.
Roll a d20.
Get the one that's always a 20.
Yeah. 18!
Okay.
And then is that a deception? Because
Okay.
if so, that's a 28.
Well,
Damn.
I'll tell you what. Sir, is he stabilized? Is he okay?
He is not going to die.
Okay. We'll wait for him to regain
We gotta
consciousness.
get this axe out of his back. I'm gonna run up and pick it out.
You hear,
Hurry, stop
Pull
the
it out of
bleeding,
his
stop
bag.
the bleeding.
well, he'll be awake soon. You assessed him, so we'll wait for him to wake up and see if he can identify.
Well, it was in his back. How would he know who hit him?
Well, we'll find out.
We have our own doctors.
Oh,
We,
Okay.
The scale brands.
interesting.
Smith and West.
So this is your dad.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
As
Well, we'll keep with all these attacks that are going around the city. I would probably advise anyone with money to not be walking the streets.
be on high alert. Yes.
Yes.
I completely agree.
I don't know why he had no guards with him. This man
should
is
get out of
foolish
here.
and blinded.
That is very
by his-
true. Why didn't he have?
I pull out
He didn't have anyone with him.
He's blinded by his
I have a
pride.
lot.
Interesting.
My 20 silver.
That's a shame. Sometimes money gets a hold of you. Anyway, all right, guys.
We'll keep an eye out.
We'll just tag it for another attack
Thank
in
you
the
for your
city.
service, officer.
Thank you.
They just turn around and they
Oh,
walk
sir.
away. Roll perception check. You guys roll perception checks at disadvantage. You roll a perception check as well.
Me at disadvantage?
No, you are fine.
I roll one at disadvantage or no?
Is mine also a
I don't know
disadvantage?
if I hit it inside.
Yours is a standard. Well, no, you would be advantage too,
13.
and I'll tell you why afterwards.
Am I at advantage?
Yes,
Wait,
Oh,
and I'm at
disadvantage.
advantage. Oh, I'm at disadvantage.
12.
Perception?
12. Yep.
Okay, that's pretty good for me.
8.
16.
17.
12.
17.
Yeah.
21.
21. You know that high profile people always have people with them, no matter
Yeah,
what.
I figured that. was
And
background.
whether they're at great distances watching or whatnot. And what'd
I
you
know
roll?
he's not alone.
Yeah.
I already knew he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. But
So,
that's why I left.
okay.
Like I went inside.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So at this point, a couple people walk up, people that you've never seen before, but they are also wearing they're kind of more dressed in like mercenary, like battle armor,
Oh, you fool.
and they
Looking
walk
at
up,
you as I say this.
I'm just wiping the blood on my cloak.
and then they
Off my
kind of like
axe.
pick them up, like, well, Mr. Grimholt, we'll be taking your father back home. Be gentle with him, and then now 3 other people walk up and take him.
Let him know that he is only alive because I willed it.
Tell him to watch his mouth.
Rightfully so. You do understand what this means. Don't let your friend here walk the streets alone. Okay,
I mean, we can handle this right now if you'd like.
I wouldn't advise that.
I flashed
As I was the one that... As I was one of the ones that trained you. Don't think that I taught you everything that I know.
Oh, and don't think I learned everything from just you.
Well, if we have to do it here, we can. I'd rather preferably do it where there is no Eldorian guard.
Why not? That's more people to help you.
Oh no. Anyways,
You woke up alongside of the bed.
we'll be in touch.
Oh, don't worry, we'll touch you first.
And they just turn around
Spit on his shoes too.
Okay. What this guy is, he's you can tell he's a barbarian. He's got,
What kind of race?
he is human,
Goliath.
but he's like a basically like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, like stacked. And other people that are with him are also the same type of stature. And we are going to go into Diego's place. Okay.
The escape.
I'm kind of surprised. You're on like a busy street.
Yeah, not the time.
Facade.
Yes.
How you doing? You're here early?
We need to leave. Like, remember you told me about the tunnel? Yeah. I think it's time for me to leave town with my guild. Yeah.
It's kind of say he's a little.
I don't know why you're acting weird about it. You already told me about this last night.
Why are you here in the day?
It doesn't matter. I've been here multiple times during the day, though.
But not asking me to take you out in the. You can kind of see, like, if you want to roll a perception check.
I'll do. What a Tommy gun.
I only got a 14.
Okay. You are very observant in this situation. You notice that he is standing where there is no sunlight hitting the ground.
Why don't you come over here?
No, that's okay. I just woke up. I'm gonna have a seat. So,
Also in a chair that's not in the sunlight.
Use a mirror.
Would I know anything? Like,
and like this is very like you just now noticed it.
We're
Kind of
outside.
like
Because every time I did meet with them, it was evening.
it was that evening.
I flashed the boomstick.
That's why.
Is Isabella around?
She's in the cellar.
Stellar, okay. Can I go talk to her? Maybe we can just leave acting like two friends and she can show me.
She could be still asleep. Like he's not wearing his like nice attire. He's kind of like in his
Relaxation.
Yeah.
I'm just, I'll
You can see he's covered. Like
yeah, I'm just gonna try to like, just let me go see. She might be ready.
very well. Go ahead.
Is it a weird okay? Like, go ahead. Okay. So I'm just gonna.
And so
I assume I know.
you have the foyer, and you walked in, and you can see there's a room to the left, past the library of Diego's.
So I'll just go towards that way.
Okay.
Most likely knowing it's the cellar way.
And as you're walking through this part of the room, like the whole room itself is very dim. Like the curtains are blocking the light. And you can see a fireplace going. And you hear Vasad. You're here early.
Marcus?
Well, yeah, that's the name. Don't wear it out. What's going on?
Why are you also here? It's kind of weird. You guys don't normally hang out together.
Well,
Very
we were discussing plans late
About like
about you and Isabella leaving the city.
yeah, so we need to go.
Rightfully so.
We're getting a lot of traction, and I feel like for us to slip away, like Xanthra came up last night trying to demand us to get her stuff back in 3 days. And then one of my people in the guild said that they know a way out to her because I tried telling them we could leave, right? They didn't say it was a tunnel. They just said that we had a way. So I'm hoping that she thinks it's just like a political thing, right? But, yeah, so it's a mess that you guys had to kind of deal with because you said you would help cover that up.
That is true.
She doesn't have to know that we still left, that our way could have got shut down or something. I don't know, this is me thinking.
Yeah.
But we do need to leave quickly as possible so then we can have that bargaining chip. That's what I told the people I'm with, so they have importance on this mission for us.
Okay. Well,
Also, there's a whole mob of people trying to get us to sign things to remove this lockdown, and that wouldn't be good for us either.
yeah, that wouldn't be good. So are you needing... So you just need to get out of the city then?
Safely, yeah.
Safely.
Without being noticed, in a sense.
I'll tell you what. Come back at dusk. And we'll get this taken care of.
But we don't have that time.
Well, why not? Our way is secure.
But again, like, there's a lot of people trying to get our attention now. And one thing will probably lead to another, to where we won't be able to leave unnoticed. If you catch my drift. And if you guys get seen around that area doing something, it won't be good for the family.
You can kind of see him like, dang it, Fazad.
I didn't do anything. Why are you getting mad?
And you can see he's tucked himself, like he's in this room, just drinking.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, we need to get out of here, so I'm trying to help cover everything up, like you guys taught me before.
Off to your right is the kitchen, and you can hear like a glass fall. Like a piece of glass fall. You hear, picks it up. Sorry. Don't mind him. He's okay.
I'm just gonna come look over there.
It's Jonathan.
Okay. That's a good thing. I'm not gonna... That's him. He's still around.
Mm-hmm. You can see he's clumsy.
Is he pale? Because I can see him, right?
Yeah.
Does he look...
He looks not...
Like, does he look healthy? Like, the same?
He looks healthy, but he looks like augmented. Like, he looks just like he could have the cold or something. Like, yeah.
Okay. So he doesn't look like he did before whenever I brought him
Right.
there. Okay. I'm going to note that. Because that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
But still. Can we leave soon? Like, before the day is halfway over? Like, and I'm kind of like do like a little finger count kind of thing. Like, now. You guys can tell me where to go.
I'll tell you what.
Do something.
You go to the cellar. And there's a passage through there.
Okay.
And we'll get you guys underway.
Okay, so you will grab my friends. They come in here. We go to the cellar. We leave.
Yes. Sorry, there's a weird buzzing
I was
sound.
about to ask that
I don't
question.
know where that came from. I don't know what that is.
I don't hear it on my end.
I just hear it's like a real faint.
I don't.
It's just me. It's an ambience thing.
I don't have it.
Oh, I have that. Like, it's on to my.
It's weird. You know, now that you mention it,
Same.
guys, please don't laugh if I fall back. This chair's all gets less.
Do you guys hear a buzzing sound?
I do.
You hear a buzzing? You
Yeah,
hear a buzzing?
I also hear buzzing.
You don't
Yeah, I
hear?
hear it.
Hold on, I'm gonna
Can
see
I-
if it's a mic.
Oh, it's.
It's Whitney's.
Oh, imagine.
Try messing with the cord.
Where's my mic?
Yeah.
Just saying, like, mine's not. Mine doesn't
You're the
buzz.
problem.
You keep moving it.
Okay, try your.
I haven't.
guess it just mirrors a lot. You have the food.
I said, like, mine doesn't have it. Ooh, can you guys hear me?
You know what? We should have
Oh,
a popsicle.
nope, it's back. It was gone for a second.
Is there any power sources running around it?
Smiths.
Like charging or anything?
But it's like we always done.
What's that?
Yes, you touched it.
Yeah, you touched it and it disappeared.
Maybe it's touching.
Yeah, it's. No, when Josh touches it, it goes away. Watch. Or no, like what you did.
That's how I did the first time. Mrs. touched it.
Maybe it's both of them.
I know it was messing with
unplugging it.
this.
Well, no, it's you did
I know,
something
but I'm saying
and
whenever I
immediately.
was talking,
Oh,
my mic's still muted, so
your mic's
it
not
is for
muted.
me.
No, it's not for me.
I can't hear anything.
Well, I
Like
can
my
hear.
voice, I can't hear anybody talking in their mics.
Try your headset.
World
'Cause you
is
should
a
have-
vampire.
No.
You guys have heard that song?
Did you unplug me? I can hear music.
Check the recording. Make sure that Josh is in the recording.
No, yeah, you should.
Laughing in the background. I can't
Oh,
Yeah, they're just gonna hear us talking smack on me and Whitney's cover.
you don't hear nothing? Yeah, we can hear all that.
Here. I can't hear myself.
I'm supporting my
Alright,
girl.
keep
She's like,
talking, Josh.
so where she gets me all
Okay. Hello. 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 There I am. Oh.
It was that.
There I am. I'm back now.
The buzzing is still.
Yeah, there's the. Try unplugging your iPad for a second.
dude.
Yep, that's it.
I wonder why.
I don't know why. That's, my
Because
iPad's
if that cable's running on top of that XLR,
it's not.
Ultimate trope.
It's not.
because I think they're unshielded.
She's the stag snort.
But I'm saying I haven't like this has been plugged in almost all the
Yeah,
time.
I probably just noticed it.
But Whitney,
Now,
well, I noticed it a few minutes ago, but it might have been because like Whitney moved or something.
Oh,
yeah, the cords aren't touching anything.
okay. Yeah, I don't hear it now.
Here, I'll just
You can teach me.
Okay.
'Cause like I said,
I probably just shifted.
because I was saying like, I was like it was plugged in. Now I'm like really loud on my end.
She'll
Okay.
be right
I feel
out
like,
of
but anyways,
You want me to turn you down?
it's up to you. I don't know if I'm super loud for everybody else.
Good for me.
I'm very like crisp in a sense.
Crisp.
Crisp. That's, yeah, that works.
Crisp is almost as good a word as moist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we'll get you to the cellar, and you guys can make your way.
okay. Cool. And she's down there. She's ready, I guess, because Diego said she was sleeping.
Well, she's not ready. I would definitely respect your privacy.
Don't go. I can't go see her before she's ready. Make sure she's ready for guests.
Sure. I mean, yep.
I'll just go check. So I'm gonna head towards the cellar just real quick.
All right. So you make your way down to the cellar. It's dark.
I have dark vision.
Yeah.
So I can see. I'll tell you exactly how far. So you know. Cause I figure the room isn't like super big, anyways.
Yeah.
The cellar. It's 60 feet away from
6
like,
feet.
normal.
Yeah, you can see. She's kind of just like she's standing up against the wall, and just her eyes are shut, and she's just doing this. Like she's kind of like propped herself up against the wall, just like doing this, just sleeping.
I'm just gonna like kind of focus her again, like I did before, because the only way I feel like I could communicate people is like I'm gonna kind of like look at her, and then message to her in her head, and just be like, Felix, I'm here. You know, I'm just saying, it's me. We have to leave.
You see her eyes go like dart open.
She's startled.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm here.
Oh,
But it's in her head, so like, I haven't said anything. I don't know.
she's like looking around, and then she can't. It's like her vision is like very like blurred to her. Like she can't notice anything just yet. It's like she just woke up.
Yeah. Just get ready. I'll be back.
Okay.
We got company, and then I'm just gonna kind of sneak out.
Okay. And then okay, as you walk your way out, you notice Diego and Marcus talking. And you hear Diego, I'm gonna keep that dang door shut and locked, instead of just people just running in and out. And Jonathan's got to go.
So they don't know I'm back up.
Yeah.
Can I just wait? I want to hear the response to that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sit there and kind of listen.
Like I said, no. He's still got a lot of life in him. We're not going to do anything that's going to bring anything our way. My question is Isabella really likes Vasad. And we've made a deal with her. And then you hear Diego, what are you trying to suggest? I mean, food is scarce these days, and it's hard to just randomly grab someone. And what if we were to leave as well? And go on this adventure escapade and find some more friends. Well, and you hear Marcus, well, Vasad doesn't know anything just yet about us and our family.
I'm going to creep up.
Okay.
To try to go to...
Roll a stealth check.
I get to Jonathan.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. I'm definitely not doing good on this one. I got a 12.
Well, they rolled both 1 and 3.
Oh, so it did work. Yeah, I got Lily a 4, but I have a +8, so it's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to... I'm going to do the same thing, because I know it's quiet. But this time I'll tell him, just kind of whisper, because then I can only hear it.
Okay.
Just like, Jonathan, are they harming you?
And he kind of looks up, and as he looks over at you, does he see you?
Yeah.
He sees you, he goes,
Shh. Whisper.
I don't know.
So they can't hear that.
Yeah.
It's only in my head.
Yep.
It's like, what do you mean you don't know?
I sleep for a long time, and then I wake up really drowsy.
So since I'm looking at him, I'm just gonna look him over.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Nat 20, right there.
You notice as you're looking over him, you pull back like the collar of her shirt. You can see there's holes everywhere in his body, on his back, like teeth marks.
And so he just looks pale.
Yeah.
Like, so, okay, well, we're gonna get you out of here, because I told you that you'd be safe.
Well, what's wrong? I think I am safe.
No, you're gonna be safe, but you're gonna be safe with your wife.
Oh, my wife.
But remember, you gotta be quiet. You're gonna have to sneak out with us.
Okay.
Last time I talked to her, she was in Blackwood. So once we get free, head there.
Okay.
That works?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Don't talk to them anymore. And I was gonna kind of sneak away.
Okay.
So knowing that they want to leave, right?
And then as you're walking, are you trying to stealth?
No, I'll walk right back in.
Okay. Yeah.
Like very abruptly. So like, it's just like, so if there's a conversation, it's awkward. Isabella's awake. She was ready. She was getting ready.
Oh, okay. Good.
So that was interesting. Yeah. I had a thought, by the way, guys, because like,
what's that?
I know that you guys can kind of, especially you, Diego, you're really, really smart. You guys care to come with us? We can always use expertise, like in some areas, because I don't know some of these people.
You see Diego look at Marcus.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good idea.
And then like, that'd be nice, because then like, you can have Jonathan here keep the fort down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about the house.
Yep.
Because like, again, in my head, I'm thinking like, it's perfect, because then that means Jonathan has a way of getting out. Because he knows that we're going to be leaving, and he can kind of follow us afterwards. Is what I'm thinking. And I'll tell him that this is me planning this. So my inner monologue is like, I'm planning this. He's going to leave after us.
Well, we would always know a way to get back into the city if we need to. And, we go through District 7, which are the slums. And,
Exactly. So I can get my friends. You guys can just get ready real quick, because I know you guys don't take very long. You're always prepared for something. And then we can just leave. You can help us, or you can do whatever you need to do. But it would just be nice for you to journey us out of there, so then we can be sure that we're heading the right way.
That sounds like a plan.
Cool. And I'm gonna briskly walk out of there.
Okay.
So it's like still awkward, but as I'm leaving, I'm just gonna try to take like extra notice, like audio notice, to see if they act, they mumbling anything.
You do hear Diego say, "Moment of time. The feeding will begin."
I'm just gonna leave.
Okay. As you step back outside, you see the group standing there.
Like in the same spot, or
Yep.
like move up.
They kind of moved up a little bit.
So there's one. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of walk directly towards them.
Is this immediately after
Yep.
the barbarians walk away?
Yep.
I'm going to walk up and just slap Drago. Bam.
Okay.
So I see him slapping.
You just catch the right hand of a big hand.
It was a
fool.
dexterity versus a attack roll.
Oh, is it?
We could do that. That'd be kind of cool. So if Steve Drago tries to move out of the way,
I want to try to
you know what I'm
duck.
saying?
Dog. Little.
I'm taking.
Show him that.
Yeah, if you get in that 20, I'm
am I
gonna
doing?
laugh so hard. Dexterity saving throw would be the perfect thing, in my opinion. Oh, you got nat 20! I told you. I said it'd be funny, and then boom, nat 20. So if you don't get nat 20, dog, you're out.
Oh, you got handled.
What happens? He tries to duck, and then he knew it. I just feel like
He
he
went,
just knew and just went
faked you and just-
down.
Are you fool? What is wrong with you?
Am I like on the ground or am I like standing up? Where am I
You
at?
fall on the ground.
That hard.
I think
You
it'd be
went
funny.
down.
Yeah, you went from standing to face.
Yeah. I think it'd be perfect.
Like this to like this immediately. Just boom.
And dust flared up.
You should have let him die.
You ignorant fool. There's a time and a place. Do you know what you've done?
I reached down to help Drago up.
I'm gonna take his hand.
Friend again.
I see all this happening. I'm gonna really walk up though, like while this is
We
happening.
just watched this Draco
Yeah,
get
yeah.
leveled.
Yeah. And
In
so,
his defense, I thought about finishing him before the guards came.
are you talking about the dude that you hit?
No, the dude that he stabbed and I almost
Yeah,
shot.
yeah. Okay, which is your dad.
I do not care about him.
But-
What I care about is that now half of this city will be coming after
Yeah,
us.
that's why that's important. That's the reason why now we have to leave, and we have to leave now. So you guys can follow me. That would be great.
Just like the stage play John Wick. Featuring Sir Reeves.
So on that note, follow me.
I followed.
Okay.
I follow.
We'll go to the door. I do my knock and I come in. I don't even wait for them to say anything. I just come in.
You just walk right down in.
yeah. This
And
is
that's, as you walk in, you can see him putting on these little necklaces, both of them, and they're like tucking them in their shirt.
This.
this is my friends. The one that I was telling you about, my guild. You guys should know. Everybody, this is
Perception.
Diego.
What's that?
Perception.
Yeah.
This is Diego, and this is Marcus. They are very close associates of mine.
And you hear the one, "Hello, boys," and he opens up the curtains and lets all the light in. He goes, "Ah, beautiful day, isn't it?"
Yeah.
Lovely day.
I love the day.
You want to see my tattoo?
I got a 17.
17. Yeah, you just notice it's like a very goth home. Thick curtains, purplish lavender, wood, oak, everything very aged stuff.
You like my grill?
Interesting.
Are you ready to go?
I believe so.
All
Yeah.
new in the
Okay.
West.
And then Isabella walks up. She goes, "We're ready to go." Yeah.
As you guys know, and I'm gonna point towards Jargo and Japles.
She's like,
Isabella?
"Oh no, not this one."
I'm gonna get down on a knee
He's,
and like
he's sober this time, so that's a good thing.
I want to make it look like I'm trying to like do like the thing, but I can't because I'm a skeleton.
He's a skeleton his entire time, by the way, which is funny to see him in public just as a skeleton.
I'm not scared anymore.
But
I'm embracing
but this
myself.
Grimhold, this is Isabella. I don't know if I don't remember if he was there or not.
Grimhold.
Okay, so I think we should be going. Right?
Post haste.
Yep.
Rehaste.
I'll inform Jonathan for you guys real quick while you guys tell them where we're heading so they can kind of know information.
Absolutely.
So then we'll book
Guys,
up
follow me.
Jonathan.
We're going to go downstairs to the cellar.
Yeah.
Is this Marcus?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Marcus, lead the way.
Good. And you can
All
see
right,
him.
Marcus,
you can
lead
see
the way.
Marcus is a little bit taller, but he's a little bit more like fit. He's got like a blazer on, and it's like very lavender purple, dark.
I want to detect thoughts.
Okay.
Love your dark lavender
Need to
purple
see.
jacket, Marcus.
If you're detecting my thoughts, you just picture me throwing that axe in the back.
Over and over.
Over and over.
Like I should have aimed for the head.
This is Jabel's cocking the gun.
flashing the boomstick. And if you look into Jabel's mind, it's just going, go to Marcus, go to Marcus.
Says attack. Says attack save wisdom 16.
I haven't heard that song in forever.
What is it?
Detect thoughts.
And I had to roll a wisdom.
Yeah.
All right, nat 20.
Did you really roll that? I was like, I thought you just grabbed it. Like, yep, not 20.
Who was that for?
Because he
Marcus.
rolled.
Marcus.
What about Diego? Right? Did you do it from Diego or just?
It's within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, okay, so
it's everybody within
15.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So,
Diego's at 15. Marcus is nat 20.
30. So the Diego person plus.
Yeah, let me all.
Yeah, I was
also
gonna say within 30 feet of me.
So what's the saving throw for that?
16.
16. Okay. So Diego fell.
And is that a wisdom?
You're gonna hear all these thoughts.
I got a
he
16.
has to just know, like, if somebody wants to
16.
think about something
I got a
important.
10. I got a 10.
Because you can select who you hear.
Go to Marcus.
You hear the incoming thoughts of Drago,
I had a 16 though.
but you met it.
Oh, okay.
If he meets, it succeeds, so it doesn't count. That's
Okay.
how it happens.
So you're good. Jables, myself, Zolver, you need to roll up.
Because I've never met these dudes before.
Oh, we need to roll again.
No. So
So
she never rolled.
the one that I did succeed. What do I hear from him?
I was looking at you.
What are we rolling here?
Initially,
Just a d20.
Okay, I got a 19.
initially,
Okay.
it's the surface thoughts,
Surface thoughts.
but I can go deeper.
He can delve deeper if he wants to.
Okay, the first surface thoughts are of Diego is maintaining order in the house, making sure that things are locked, things don't look super suspicious of his home, things like that.
The super suspicious thing is awfully intriguing.
Okay.
So once they,
I'm gonna make another saving throw.
Yep. Oh, he failed that.
Failed
Got
that
that one.
Okay.
in that one, oh,
So you
he-
peer like deep.
yeah. So he doesn't know. I feel
So what
like
do
at this
I-
point,
What do I? Tell me what I see.
or here.
Or,
You-
yeah, here I guess yeah.
You hear on the deeper thought, the last feeding, this is more like subconscious, the last feeding on Jonathan was not as appetizing.
But you don't know who Jonathan is, though. He isn't.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I,
But you
I
just know that
And then the
He
deeper
feeds.
thought is he thinks he's spoiled meat.
So you know Jonathan is spilled meat.
Can I?
Or
In
exhausted meat.
would that be insight to see if like I can put those together to
I would say investigation.
investigation?
Because you're kind of you're investigating it.
Do you want to look deeper into my thoughts?
Go to Marcus. Go to Marcus.
You hear a ch and a ch.
You just hear the ground, the ground, the ground, the ground.
Investigation. 17.
Yeah, you're piecing something together that something's off.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna dive any deeper.
Like you don't. Yeah, to give a little bit of history on this little thing above table, this kind of race and these beings are not primarily like known. It's not open. They are very discreet.
It's a forbidden art, much like myself.
You also have him
Yeah, do you want to look
Oh, did you fail?
Yeah, he-
hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do you want to look deeper into my subconscious?
Oh wait, did you have to make those save?
I'll just let you pass.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
He's just well. He don't got any.
I wonder how deep into his mind I go, if anything
It could be about the
If I
pirate
get
ship.
to something he doesn't know.
Like Diego?
No, him.
No,
I was
he's
gonna say
doing it
because
'cause
technically
it's
I
him.
failed in that one, so you have unlimited access at this point. And there's so many things you
I'll
could
keep
find out.
going then. If that's
So
what that means.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep diving into Diego.
Like I'll give you a couple more levels.
Okay.
So it's like
But-
it's like a question thing. So you get like 3 opportunities or like 4 to do whatever you.
So
want
what
to
are
pick.
you looking for?
I want to dig more into this this spoiled meat feeding thing. Like, what is?
He wants to get rid of Jonathan. He doesn't taste good anymore. And
I want to know why he is calling him spoiled meat. Like, what
because
is he?
he has drank the amount that's needed for it tasting good.
Why is he drinking it?
Because
'Cause he's
his
a
innate
vampire.
being is a vampire.
Yeah, I knew it because of the shadow thing.
Vampire.
I'm good, man. What?
You also don't know that in game.
I know. I didn't know that in game,
But
but I
she's
know
like-
it in real life.
Metagaming. Metagaming.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah.
Do I know that these people are like related to him in any way or anything?
You know that the family's related,
Like
but you don't
it's
know
part
that
of the
he
family?
is part of it.
Okay. Okay.
Then you hear, Zolver looks like a tasty snack. I'm just kidding.
And now I'll dive deeper into his mind. So make you another thingamajig.
Oh no, it's a 2.
He's just allowing it, so he's willing. So
Yeah,
technically, you can,
Okay, so I can just
so he's not really paying attention
Can
to
I
you.
can I probe as far as tell me some shit about him? I don't some
you
stuff
can say-
about him. I
But he's the
don't
one that's got to tell you.
Yeah.
How deep do you want to go?
Oh, you know.
Oh, you want to go deep, deep?
No, I want to go deep, deep.
As far as
Okay,
you remember,
this is what you hear. The crown, the crown, the crown, the crown, the crown, the crown, the crown.
so that's past. I feel like what you just realized.
And the one guy that was Diego, not
Tomas.
Marcus.
Diego is the one. Technically, you had 2 more questions you could have went with
I
on your end too.
that I didn't get anything out of there that can I see how he knows our friend I know you as Vasad, not Felix, correct?
No, you know me as Felix.
I
not
know
Vasad.
you Felix now. Okay. I see how they know our friend Felix.
When you get to that spot of trying to like unveil that, you can tell he was talking to a figure that doesn't show his face, doesn't show anything, and you hear the words, "Take care of him."
Ominous take care of him, or like actual take care of him, like sincere.
He's asking like if it's caring or not.
Like
Yeah.
y'all take care now.
Oh,
Like,
yes,
is this out of a
like
place
it's
of
caring.
concern?
Yes, like caring. Yes.
Okay. And anything else? I don't think much of a surface level. How do they make their fortune?
Through generations of living forever
And murder.
by feasting off of the living and taking their riches, because they will drain them and then they become slaves to them.
Okay. All right.
And this is a secret that's been kept away from Vazad
Okay. Oh,
Or Felix.
or Felix. Yes.
so Jables was the crown.
Jables in his head kept saying,
And another thing, I wanted to add a little bit to that because I felt like that was just kind of
"The crown."
give it to him, give it to him, the crown,
Yeah.
return it to him, the
Okay,
crown.
that's and then you can keep saying like crown in between all that. When you say crown, you
Yeah.
can repeat it over and over.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of cool. So it shows like you're mad about it. You're like
yeah.
madness.
It's like because I mean this is kind of, I guess you would know this, like since you're seeing into my mind. Even though it is a fake free will, is what I have, I'm still a construct at the end of the day that has a mission to achieve. And that is to get the crown and return it to him.
So that's what you know.
the illusion of freedom.
You have one more thought for Diego, and that's it. And then Whitney's or Zolver's character is thinking chicken, 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 chicken.
I thought it was you cast it.
I know, I'm just saying.
Chicken.
No, I was wondering like if anyone was piecing that together of like above table of like the vampire aspect.
Does he have any? Can I see if he has any connection to Dusk?
Yeah, that's because you made it.
I want to see what he knows about Dusk. Anything like
They have no understanding of Dusk. The only thing that kind of triggers the interest is the fact that they've been there for thousands of years.
They know that they attacked them.
Dusk has been there for.
No, that they have been.
Oh, okay, and they don't know about him, which is strange.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just know that Shadow Court. They don't know, I guess,
they don't,
Dusk.
yeah, they only
Because I
know
don't
Shadow
remember
Court.
Dusk. I was the one that told them about Shadow Court attacking. But that's also just basically the same as a newspaper.
In these thoughts? Do they feel malevolent? Like because that being that you have to feed off people doesn't necessarily mean you're bad people.
Right. No, you get the sense that it's just very instinctual. They're not malevolent, but they have to do what they have to do to survive.
Okay. All right. That's
And that's how they acquire their fortune.
All right.
Once they go down in the cellar, I'm just going to talk to Jonathan.
Okay. So everyone goes down in the cellar.
Jonathan, I don't know how far Jonathan was. Was Jonathan in 30 feet?
He
He's
was.
in the kitchen.
He also failed.
He also failed.
Yep.
All right. What do I get from Jonathan?
Subsurface thoughts is he's really woozy. He just feels weird. He also feels like he's kind of gaining more trust with the Black Hand family or the Circle family.
Okay. Roll. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, he failed it again. He rolled a 7. Then you get glimpses of him fighting alongside Kata.
I don't remember.
You'd have to
did I-
explain
Oh, yeah.
those because he's not technically seeing the thoughts.
He's hearing
He's
them.
hearing
Oh,
the
you just
audio.
hear him say like you hear in his mind like the sounds of a battle war cry with
I'm not mistaken. That's what it is.
and him fighting in the old Guardian War
Okay.
against the Death King.
Does he name her?
He says
say
yes. He
Kata?
says Kata, and he always replays the memory in his head of don't tell where the crown is.
Don't tell where the crown is. Okay, that's interesting.
Who's all walking downstairs right now? Is it
I'll follow Jables.
you're following Jables, and then you're not going downstairs?
I mean, I don't think that I would have a reason to really,
So-
unless I was just going to follow them.
I think you were following, unless you were staying up there, because I don't know if you're rolling. What didn't you roll an investigation or something for the
I did
room?
a long time ago. Yeah, I don't even know what I got though. I don't remember.
Is there anything I can't that I don't know about? Because it says this spell also detects the presence of thinking creatures you can't see.
Oh, yeah.
There's two dudes kissing.
At the same time, though, when it ends, they can make an intelligence check. So, like for example, Marcus, it didn't work on him. He can know it was
Yeah,
Grimholt
he has to make it
trying to detect his thoughts.
Do I have
And
to
same
roll for that?
It's an intelligence check on
Okay.
both ends. So he would have to make an intelligence check.
So
And then-
Marcus, Jonathan, and him. 'cause
Okay,
I
so you have to roll an intelligence check, and I have to roll 2.
Do I roll 2? Or do I just know?
Okay, Marcus failed. He got a nat 1,
This saving.
and
It's just trying. So well, technically, Marcus didn't have to do anything. Sorry that I misspoke on that one.
Okay, so then-
Jables will end it prematurely.
I rolled an 18, so I know that he was in my head.
No, you
No,
passed.
'cause I didn't go
You just know automatically that he was trying to detect it
I
since
rolled
you
a
passed.
14.
It's only on the ones that I go deeper on.
I rolled a 14 on it.
okay, so then Does he pass? And then Diego rolls an 18.
Yeah, so then he would just have to roll an intelligence check against them.
Okay.
It's like it's just contested.
So those who are walking down the stairs right now, roll an investigation check for me.
Am I
13.
If you are following them, then you would make an investigation.
I guess for the sake of the situation, I will go. Investigation. I got a nat
19.
20.
Okay. You are weirded out by the fact there is nothing in the cellar. There's nothing.
Okay.
It's like,
And is this cellar like what's the intention of this cellar? Is it like a wine cellar or like just a cellar? Like
well,
like a basement.
You kind of know what the cellars are used for based on like your profession with Remy.
Right.
But there's no sign of that. You can see it's more of like it almost feels more like a bedroom.
Okay.
Like it's very weird to you. Like it's like you don't know why it feels this way. You just notice that there's nothing down there except like indentations on the walls of where it almost looks like the height of figures would stand.
Can I investigate those indentations?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to look behind me at Drago and
Okay,
be
you're
like,
not even gonna believe. I got
check that
a
out.
19 plus,
Yeah,
plus
I
some.
can see it from here.
Like, yeah, I don't
Yeah,
believe
you
it,
can
actually.
see that as you kind of look at the indentations, you can see there's threads that match the same color as some of the threads that were on their clothing. She's like,
I'm going
vampires,
to-
anyone? I'm just
I'm gonna
kidding.
look to my friends.
I think you're in front of us. I mean, no, you're behind us.
I'm gonna look to my friend. It doesn't matter where I am. I'm still gonna look to my friends.
You're looking all around.
And I'm gonna say,
Hey, fellas.
"Hey, fellas," I like that. I stole that because I like
Hey, fellas.
something. Something's a little weird and fishy here.
Yeah, the cellar's empty.
And there's like spots with threads, and the threads match the clothing.
Hey, Marcus, what's up with that?
I'm not sure what that is. It could be anything.
Kind of weird, dude.
Can I do a sniff check on him?
You can do a little sniff.
So could we call that an investigation?
Call it an insight check.
Quick above table.
Okay.
So it says, either way, a target knows you're probing into their mind, and unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts, the creature can use its action on its turn to make an intelligence check. So we weren't doing turn-based, but kind
Okay.
of bounce back and forth between the three of them. However you want to handle that.
Okay.
The intelligence check.
Yeah.
Thing.
So what'd you get for yours?
I lost.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost. The spell.
Does it tell who was doing it?
It says when you initially learn the surface thoughts of a creature, what is most in its mind at the moment. So like continued surface thoughts, and then you can go into deeper. And then if you probe deeper, the target must make another wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasonings, which we've already done.
Okay.
And something that looms large in its head, like we said again before. If it exceeds, the spell ends. Like, same thing before. Either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind, and unless you shift it to another, your attention to another creature's thoughts. So whenever he moved on from Diego to technically to Jables, like, or when he switched back and forth to things, that's when the intelligence checks would have happened.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
that's when
I'll roll 3 and take the average. Failed. Okay. So he failed. Because that would have been 3 times, right?
Okay.
He passed once and failed 3.
it's
or failed twice.
Intelligence check is the contested thing.
Okay, so now you roll.
Yeah,
So whenever he
So
switched
the
over
first
from-
one was a 2.
it's only one technically.
Oh, okay.
Is what I'm figuring, because whenever he delved deeper, it's fine. But like when he switched from Diego to Jables, is when the intelligence check happens. So there's only one roll.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
Whenever you rolled first, that still beat him technically.
Okay. So yeah, so we'll
he
just say
ended it, so he can't tell any more thoughts from Diego.
Yeah.
But Diego knows.
Yeah,
he was
Diego knows that you were probing his mind.
probing. So he can do what that was, and so does Jables.
Okay.
Technically.
Okay.
It doesn't say if they know how. It doesn't say if they know how far we went in.
It just knows that they were just probing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Okay.
doesn't know that he knows information. He just knows that he was trying to.
Okay.
Since
What'd you get, Whitney, for your insight?
I got a 11 plus 1, 12.
12. Okay. You. You think he's telling the truth.
So, but
He says
he didn't really say much though. So
Right.
like, what did he say? That
basically like he doesn't know what that is. But he sounds convincing.
Okay, so now I want to. Can I do a? Okay, he sounds convincing. So I guess it wouldn't be.
Well,
I
he sounds
couldn't, like-
convincing to them, but to you, because you did roll a nat 20 on the investigation, I'm going to allow this roll to not sway your mind.
So what I want to do, I want to intimidate
Okay.
him.
Okay.
I want to be like, I know you're not telling the truth, and I think you better tell me the truth right now because I'm gonna get really mad.
Okay, so roll an intimidation check.
This is Marcus.
Yeah.
This is the boss, right?
Well, I mean,
All right, just look at it. I can't make it up.
That's a nat 20.
It's in that 20. It
I
is.
can't make this up.
No way.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
There's no
19.
Oh god,
Bro.
oh guys, okay.
Plus 3.
One, but he's too
I got a
long.
plus 5.
He says, "You got me. This is where I hang my clothes. I don't want dust and that nature settling on my clothes.
Okay,
I take
so-
it down here."
Based on my investigation, were there even any hooks in that area?
No,
So how would he hang his clothes there?
he wouldn't.
Magic.
Okay, so I'm going to confront
He
him
would
on that
wear
as
them.
well. I'm going to say, how will you hang your clothes here when there are no hooks?
You kind of get this annoyed sense, like, listen, lizard. Let's just stick to what we need to do, okay? We don't need to keep asking questions.
See, just let the man be. Maybe he likes a dungeon.
Yeah, some people are weird like that. Found a couple in Foxclaw.
You
a
haven't seen my old home, but we have lots of weird, creepy spaces.
And you hear
Okay.
what'd you say your name was?
Oh, my name?
This is Diego who's behind you.
My name is Grimholt.
Grimholt.
And you are?
I'm Diego.
Oh, Diego, nice to meet you, sir.
Well, nice to meet you too. And best keep your thoughts to yourself.
Well, I just like to know if the people I am around have ill intentions.
Well, I think your good friend would have told you that.
I only met him yesterday.
That's right.
I only met our friends yesterday, so.
True. All right, we should probably get underway.
No,
And so now they all are going downstairs, and now you are with Jonathan.
Okay, so I'm just gonna look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, kind of like get to him, connect to him in the sense, and just be like, when we leave, you just need to go.
Okay.
Either follow us or whatever, but you need to get out of here.
Can I haven't been outside in days.
I mean,
I've been in here this whole time.
I know, like, so I don't know if you want to do that because you might get lost,
I just want to get out some fresh air.
but you definitely need to get out of the city.
Yeah.
You need to get to Blackwood. Go to the farm. And then she should be there. I don't know if she went anywhere else beforehand, but that's where she told me she was going to go.
Okay. I'll
And I'm gonna show him
Can you
my tattoo of more importance of the BH on it. You see anybody with this? Run.
Oh. Okay.
Because then you'll end up right back here.
Can you is there a way you can clean me up?
I'm like, I can try. And then I'll cast prestidigitation. I can't say it right.
prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah. It's basically just, all it does is a cantrip. So like you can clean or soil an object basically no longer than a cubic foot.
Okay.
So I just kind of clean him up.
Yeah. Well,
It doesn't like take this away or anything, but it just
Okay.
makes it to where like, if there's blood,
yeah, it's
gone
there's
away.
nothing there's nothing on his neck. It's only on his body to where it can't be visible.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
close or clean.
when as soon as you guys go down there, I'm gonna get to going. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, because you haven't been outside, the gates are closed to the city. So
That's if I can go get some supplies.
But if you want to leave, I remember. We're District 7. That's where we're heading.
Okay.
There's a tunnel. I don't know where.
I think it's in the cellar. I've heard you talk about it.
Yeah, so you might have heard him. It's just like I said. You just need to leave.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
All right. I'll just leave now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, take care, good friend, and I will see you.
I'll just leave.
Okay.
On that note, and like I said, I was trying to make him like whisper the entire time so that they couldn't have heard anything.
Okay. As you guys depart, I'm waiting to roll a perception check.
That all of us?
No, just
people like leaving the house.
just
17.
17. As you turn around, you notice him. He's chipper. He's walking out. He crosses past the light in the room, and he goes, "Man, that sun is hot." And then he opens the door, and he just immediately.
Can I stop? Can I try to stop?
You can try it. You get one roll.
You can try.
Is it persuasion or just like what?
Persuasion.
That's 14.
That's a 19. So how does this work? So does he's just too excited. He just doesn't hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
He'd be like, "Hey," he's like, "What?"
Yeah.
So he opens the door.
He opens
right?
the door and the
Could it-
light hits him.
Okay, so that's what happened.
Yep.
And he just automatically
He
dies?
just boom. Turns into just flesh dust.
Did we hear this?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna... I have an idea. I'm gonna take some of his ashes.
Okay.
There's a reason. I'm gonna take them.
So, and now dust just flies all over the room.
And I will clean them up.
Okay.
Because it's a surface area that I can clean. The same spell. And then I'll shut the door.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was awkward. I'm just gonna lock the door.
It is a free woman.
Yeah.
So-
my girlfriend's husband's dead.
Now,
Yeah.
just in case there is anything left on me since I was in the area, I will clean myself up
Okay.
so they don't suspect anything. And I'm just gonna leave, go down the cellar, try to repress that as much as possible,
Okay.
Quick,
which is normal.
Okay.
quick above table.
Yep.
Do these people, do they put off any sense of smell? Because I know the lizard folk, she tried to smell earlier and got it. Or like even me when I did my roll and I got a 19.
She can roll an investigation if she wants to
She did earlier.
smell.
Yeah,
If she's
I
smelling.
did, and I
Oh, okay.
rolled a 12 or 13, or
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah, you definitely smell that. How do I put it? Like someone who.
Not living but not dead.
Right. Yeah. You.
So like decay.
Yeah. It smells decay. Like you smell all over the place.
That was something I thought of earlier.
Yeah.
I was like,
No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's why I
But now it's not there anymore because Jonathan's gone. Rip.
Well, she did that down in the cellar with them.
I was making
like,
because he died.
Even-
He was
even then,
really
though,
Walking
like-
Dead.
Okay.
I don't know if I would have known what that. I mean, I may have smelled it, but I don't know if I would have known what it was based on the life that I've lived. thus
Right.
far.
But it's in your brain.
But now I know.
You've killed things, so you know.
Well,
roughly,
yeah, but
not-
you don't kill something and it immediately smell bad. Like that's not how that works.
Okay.
I'll sneak back in.
Now, Fasad's joining us now. We're going to venture forth through the tunnels. It gets a little dangerous at times. These are unkept. Try not to be too loud. It's just a shaft. And we should wind up at District 7 by nightfall. It's a long ways. You guys ready?
As I'll ever be.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, to old cities, and we've been here for some time, so, well, and you see him press this brick in and you can hear this door, and you feel this cold draft of air like hit all of you, and you can see your like Zolver's hair flutter in the wind. You can see your hair, feel your hair move, your bones get chilled because it's very cold and damp. Well,
I want to keep to the back of the pack, trying to get a little closer to Felix.
okay.
I'll stay in between the rest of the party and him.
Okay. Okay, and what are you? Okay, by Jables. Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay. Facade.
I think so. You can play with that as well.
Felix is what everyone else knows.
No. Okay.
Since it's like a stranger, I'm trying to do business.
Okay.
What is it actually? That's what it is.
Okay. So you guys are now inside this shaft. Walking Marcus's lead. Diego is the back, the rear. And all of you are
I came in late, so
okay, yeah, you would be you're behind
he's with me.
Diego.
Yeah, me and him are in the back.
Okay.
I've come up the rear with him.
Okay. So what are you guys gonna do when you leave the city?
We have a few errands to run.
Yeah. You know, we haven't left the city in some time. It's been a while.
How long has it been?
Maybe a couple years. We don't get out much. We kind of stick to ourselves, stick to our own.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I am also a bit of a recluse, you could say. While I'm talking to them and they seem somewhat distracted, I'm just going to kind of reach over and just like tap him a couple times to make him think and be like, the heck was that about? So,
Me?
yeah. Just to make you think a little, like, why did he do that?
I'm just gonna look at you. Like, I'm just looking at you because I'm just like, okay. Excuse you.
I'm doing it to make you know it's intentional, not accidental.
Yeah, no, but like, my character is really uncomfortable with them, with the rest of them right now, and since especially Diego's like right in front of me, or so.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like play my cards right in the best sense.
And Marcus is
So I know
walking
something-
in front of Zolver. And
We're in the back. Do I need to roll a stealth to try and like? Because I'm trying.
If you want to, yeah. Marcus kind of speaks to Zolver and towards Drago and Jables. Said, so, what about you guys? Any plans?
I mean, not really. Just kind of going wherever everybody else is.
13.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. What about you? You have a name?
Z.
Let you know.
Z.
Hard enough.
I'm on a journey to find my son.
Oh. You have a son?
Yes, I'm old enough to have a son.
I'm
before
going
you
to
ask.
audibly chuckle at that.
Interesting. Well, that's great.
Everyone laughs. It's not funny.
Oh, I
I
don't
have
think
a
it's
son.
funny.
He's lost.
I don't
have
think
to
it's
find
funny.
him. He's 5.
I haven't seen my son in 500 years.
Oi, what was that?
Said I haven't seen my son in 500 years.
Pretty old.
I am. I haven't seen him since, well,
Since
those were the
500 years
days.
ago.
Those are the days. You kind of see me kind of like seemed down.
Don't worry, I haven't seen my dad in a couple 100 years.
You don't say.
Yep.
Who was your dad?
He didn't really like to be talked about very much. We lived out in an old little stone place out there in the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. My dad was the same way.
Look at us.
For context,
and I want to pat him on the back.
what is the average life length of creatures?
Well,
Not 500 years?
not 500 years, no. Some can live like 700. Some can they got to be a specific race.
Like a dragon, not
Yeah.
okay. So that should ring some sort of bell.
Yeah, it almost could be like a joke to you, like he could have said it in like, oh, it's been a long
To
time.
a normal person, but
Right.
probably not.
Yeah, right. Because you've already probed into one. Yeah, so you're like, that's not funny because I think it's true.
I want to go up and I want to kind of lean up and whisper to him. It's like, who is your creator?
Kind of like, what do you mean by that?
In my time, only constructs like myself have been able to live for multiple hundred years. Who is your creator? Maybe we have the same father.
Oh, sorry. That was what do they call it? A white lie, a lie, a joke.
Jokes are supposed to be funny.
Well, you didn't find it funny.
Thought I found someone like myself, undead.
Oh, I am very much alive.
Is this loud enough for everyone to hear?
Yeah, kind of like a distant, but
See if he's lying?
yeah, you can roll an insight.
11.
Yeah, you think he's telling the truth, but based on the information that you know, like it's
Uneasy
kind of
about
like,
it.
yeah. What do you get?
I got a 17.
17. Yeah, you can tell something's not right.
I already kind of figured that. So I'm just from my experience, it just happened
Yeah.
before we left. I just kind of come out and scoff that over.
He kind of looks back over you. He said, you tell me who your dad was, and I might be able to tell you. We'll play. I mean, we got a long trek to go. Might as well get to know each other.
A long trek. Here, 1 second. You guys are going to do that thing that we talked about at the end of that last session that I was at? It was just us three. That thing about the necromancer.
Yeah.
You guys want to do that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember a lot of things about my dad, but I remember his name very well. He preferred to be called the necromancer by the lessers, but he told me his real name.
Yeah, you had me intrigued.
Yeah.
What's his real name?
Bottomless.
Bottomless. It's interesting.
Funny name, but that's what he liked to be called.
Well, I haven't heard that name in 500 years. And on that note, we're going to end right there.